Okay, 12th standard, listen to this 1.34 sum. Two products A and B currently shares the markets with share 50% and 50% each respectively. Each week some brand switching takes place. Of those who bought A the previous week, brand A, okay, bought A product, 60% buy it again, whereas 40% switch over to B. Of those who bought B the previous week, 80% buy it again, whereas 20% switch over to A. Find their shares after 1 week and after 2 weeks. If the price war continues, when is the equilibrium reached? Now, two products A and B, they shares the markets 50% of this each one. Brand A, product A, product B, they shares the 50% market values. Each week some brand switches takes place. So what is this switching takes place? For the previous week, so far it was 60% buy it again, whereas 40% switch over to B. So for the previous weeks it was 60% A and then 40% B. So how will you write? 60% means it is 0.6, 40% means it is 0.4. So we are going to use it in the transition probability. What is the transition probability? The addition of that value should be 1. That you are writing the probability form of in the matrix form. Probability in its matrix forms is the transition probability matrix. So transition you are going to do with the products A and B and the shares of 50%. A also 50%, that is 0.5. B share is also 50%. So previous weeks it was 0.6 share by A and the remaining 0.4 shares by B. Similarly, after that 0.8 shares, see that 80% buy it again and whereas 20% switch to A. After a week it is 0.8 B shares and 0.2 is A shares. So find their shares in 1 week and the next consecutive second week. So share in the first week will be, first matrix is, you make it as AB is 0.5, 0.5 and the second will be your transition matrix 0.6, 0.4, 0.2, 0.8. So using the probability matrix form you are going to multiply. This row 1 and column you multiply. 0.5 into 0.6, again 0.5 into 0.2. Similarly, next column will be 0.5 into 0.4, 0.5 into 0.8. So you will get 0.30 plus 0.10, this one 0.20 plus 0.40. So adding you will get 0.40, this one 0.60. That means 40% shares A and 60% shares B. So shares after 1 week. So this is first week, is it not? Before previous week. So first week it was products A. So that is after a week it is A share is 40% and then the result B shares is 60%. Now this after the second week no, you will continue this. 40% A means it is 0.4. So first week it is 50-50 sharing. Second week it is 40-60. With this answer you have successive answers, successive transaction you are going to use the product. So taking this successive transaction, that is 0.4 and 0.6, multiply with this transition matrix 0.6, 0.2 and then 0.4, 0.8, you will get this answer like this. What is it? Row 1 column multiply 0.4 into 0.6 plus 0.6 into 0.2. Similarly 0.4 into 0.4 and then 0.6 into 0.8, which gives you 0.24. Adding this point, multiplying 0.24, this one 0.12, multiplying 0.16, this one will be 0.48. So adding these two things 0.36, this one 0.64. So 0.36 means it is 36%. So after the second week, that is 36% share is A and 64% share is B. The remaining will be B. So when it reaches the equilibrium, that is your question. So find their shares. Now we have got after second week 36 is A, B is 64. Find their shares after 1 week and 2 weeks. If the price war continues, then what? So first question is reached. When is the equilibrium reached? Your second state is when is the equilibrium state? It is the question. That means at equilibrium, what is the condition? When you multiply both sides by the matrix AB, it should be same. Is it not? AB transition matrix into AB matrix, you will get the same result at equilibrium. That is what equilibrium means. Both has the same state of level, lying in the same state. That is what your equilibrium state. Now we know A plus B, the addition of matrix is 1. Now multiply AB with the Transition, given transition is what? 0.6, 0.4, 0.2, 0.8 multiply. So A into 0.6, B into 0.2. First row 1, column 1. Then row 1, column 2 multiply. 0.4A, 0.8B. That is equal to AB matrix. This is equilibrium matrix. The AB only you are going to find when it reaches this equilibrium. This condition only you are going to find it. A and B. Now 0.2A. First you equated the first column element, and then second column element. 0.6A plus 0.2B is equal to A, which implies B place you replace it by 1 minus A. Your B, A plus B is 1, no. So B is 1 minus A. So it will be 0.6A so you will get your 0.6A plus 0.2. This one, 0.2 into 1 is 0.2. 0.2 into A is 0.2A, which is equal to A. So clubbing all the A one side and the constant 0.2 alone one side, you get A minus 0.6A plus 0.2A. So A take common outside, 1 minus 0.6 plus 0.2. 1 plus 0.2 is 1.2. 1.2 minus 0.6 is 0.6. So 0.6A is equal to 0.2. So A will be 0.2 by 0.6, which is 0.33. So 0.33 means it is 33%. So A's share is 33%. From the A, find B. B is what? 1 minus A. 1 minus 0.33. That means 0.67. 0.67 means it is 67%. So at equilibrium state, your A share is 33%. B share is 67%. That is what your question. So first find your shares after first week. After first week, this share is 0.40, 0.60. After second week, the 0.36 and 0.64. That means convert to percentage, 40%, 60%. Here after second week, 36%, 40, 64%. At equilibrium, that A share is 33% and B share is 67%.